Well, guys, we have an update on the Gheenoe. This is my Gheenoe setup. I've had this boat for a couple years. I've had like three of these boats over the past like 15 years. I mean, they're great boats. Uh, but I had to repower the 15 two-stroke right there. Sitting over here by the Buick. This is a great engine. This is like the fastest. I mean, it'll push that classic 20 miles an hour, like fully loaded. It's an awesome motor. But unfortunately, about 6 weeks ago, I serviced the lower unit, and I guess what happened was the lower unit bolts. This was on the top, and this was on the bottom, and this little plastic washer, I guess, disintegrated or it fell and I didn't see it. And it didn't leak out when it was sitting there, but I guess under pressure, when it was running, it leaked out. It took 6 weeks to do it, but it leaked out. It torched the bearings. I'm not gonna get rid of that motor by any means. I'm going to where I live, it's going to be hard to have it worked on, but there are lower units available for it for around $500 or $600. Rebuilt ones, so I'm definitely going to pick one up. I love that motor. If you fish as much as I do, you need to have a spare motor on your little boat. And this is my little boat. This is my runabout, and I use this thing for everything. So I'll start with the back here. We have the new Mercury 9.9. I shopped around, got this one from Bass Pro Shops. They had the best price. I mean, this is just your standard motor. It has a lot of features. Doesn't have electric start or trim or anything like that. It does weigh 99 pounds. It does weigh like 10 more pounds than the Johnson 15 horsepower. But I don't know. It looks good. Guy went ahead and got a new gas tank. Got that all hooked up. I bolted the motor in. Always bolt these motors in, guys, because I've heard some tragic stories about the motor coming off. All you have to do to let your motor fly off is do like that and gun it, and it'll pop straight up. So we always bolt them down. So that's done. And this Gheenoe is a 15.4 Classic. This is probably the most unpopular configuration the way I run mine. A lot of people cut this part out and put a nice casting deck in here, but I just like it. I like it the way it is. So, there's not a lot of room. It's got a little storage right here. This is actually like a bait box, but I drilled it out. I use it as just a dry box. My graph right here. I always have a couple rod holders on there. We do like perch trolling and walleye trolling and stuff like that. The Minn Kota, those things are. If I'm lucky to get 2 years out of one of those, I'm happy. I'm pretty hard on them. And the wrap is a Peacock bass wrap. And that's good for a couple extra cool points, possibly. But that's it. Most of these came on Continental trailers. They're really robust trailers. They are kind of narrow, so you don't want to. You want to make sure you have plenty of time to turn out. You don't want to turn out real fast. I just saw on one of the Gheenoe websites the other day. Guy flipped his over, trying to peel out of a parking lot boat ramp. But yeah, these are really good boats. They're cheap. You can get a hull, like just the bare hull in a trailer for like, under $4,000 with these. Put whatever kind of motor you want on them. Guys go crazy with the horsepower on these, but I'm not interested in speed. If I can have this thing, if this 9.9 will push it around 16, 17 miles an hour, I'd be happy with that. It has a smaller prop than the Johnson 15 horsepower. But I don't know. I'm just going to run it standard. It has a break-in period. We have to do all that. I'm love the 4-stroke. I won't have to mess with the oil. I will miss that 2-stroke smell in the morning though. But yeah, and it comes with a 3-gallon gas tank. I put a 6-gallon in. I mean, a 3 gallon is just too small. You have like range anxiety. Yeah, these boats are great. You can launch them anywhere. I've literally launched these things in a ditch. Just a ditch. Just like back it up to anywhere you can get. If I can get the back wheels, if I can get the back end of this thing to float, it'll get launched. Long and skinny one. Long and skinny. They're in here when the sun comes up. I noticed that. Measure that. 18. 18. Nice bass. Some sun on them. Took all day.
Don't even, like, you can't let it get a foothold.